Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to walk you through the official Shopify tutorial, okay? How to set up your store the right way from A to Z, 0 to 100. Guys, we're going to do every single thing, okay? We're going to build an actual Shopify store mini brand, okay? We're going to be covering every single aspect you would need to have and know to launch your Shopify store and get that first sale, guys, okay? And we're going to infuse it with AI, with some crazy tools and strategies, guys. So get your water, get your coffee. This is going to be a long one. And if you have any questions whatsoever, or if you need help on a personal level with your Shopify store, shoot me a direct email. It's on the slide number 1, and I'm going to help you out 100%, guys. Let's go. And just look at the value packed stuff we're going to be doing today, guys. How to start your Shopify store from scratch, okay? How to claim your $1 for 3 months Shopify promo, okay? How to find your product using AutoDS, guys, how to write your content with ChatGPT, how to optimize it for SEO, meta titles, meta descriptions, how to even style your product description with Claude AI, guys. Okay, so it's not going to be just ChatGPT. We're going to also dive into Claude AI a little bit because it's really good at styling the design part of Shopify product page and description, guys. We're going to install the Debutify AI theme, guys. We're going to install a bunch of Shopify apps that you need. We're going to be covering domains, Shopify payments, building pages, collect. Guys, I can keep going on and on and on until tomorrow. But guys, let's dive into it. And I'm going to show you everything step by step. This is going to be super dynamic and interactive tutorial, guys. We're not going to be spending too much time on these slides. Again, these slides are available as a pure reference for you guys, okay, in the video description below, guys. So go grab that. And guys, let's start. Alright guys, so before everything, to start a Shopify store, I'm gonna open a brand new Gmail account because we are taking everything from 0 to 100, guys. So let me go ahead and create that Gmail account so I can create a brand new Shopify store, and we're gonna take it from there, guys. Let's do it. Alright guys, so we're good with the brand new email. We call it something like mycoolbrand2025 at gmail.com. Okay, we're gonna be using that to create our new Shopify store and all the accounts and all the apps we're going to be using. So this is going to be a brand new email just for that, guys. All right, next up, we're going to go back to slide, and we're just going to grab this a promo link so we can claim that $1 a month for the next 3 months with Shopify. So let's go with that. Okay, and I'm going to use my brand new email I just created. Let's go, enter it here and start our free trial. Okay, and we're just going to enter something I can remember. That is totally fine. So continue. All right, so I want to sell as an online store, social media, and that's about it for now. Next. I'm not selling yet. Continue. And again, guys, this really depends on your situation. If you are, if you have your own product and if you are storing your products locally at your house or at your some kind of a small warehouse, you can choose that one. I'll choose just these 2 options because I'll explain you guys the 2 options you have, either keeping the inventory locally in your house or in your office or in your warehouse, whatever, and also the drop shipping option that we're going to be using today because it's just simply easier to create a tutorial on that. But the logic behind the whole product and product creation remains essentially the same with both of the options. And for now, I'm going to choose the basic plan. Okay. I'll continue, and now I'll just enter my credit confirmation, guys. So give me a second. I'll put this on the pause. All right, guys, and we are in. This is our brand new Shopify store, guys. Congrats. So next up, guys, what I would do. Okay, next up, I wanted to connect. I need to connect the domain, and I need to enable Shopify payments. So these are the 2 core settings we need to set up before we start anything else. So we're gonna go to settings, then we're gonna go to payments, and we're gonna make sure to activate Shopify payments right here. And now we'll need to just enter some basic informations for Shopify to be able to enable the Shopify payments for us. So let's do that. Okay, guys, I'm going to choose the industry category, which is, we'll go with retail subcategory. Check if I can find it. Actually, guys, okay, not retail. It's going to be under clothing, and I just said, okay, clothing and accessories. Okay, let's go with that. And I'll just click on next. Category, let's do with men's and boys clothing. And we'll just enter some description about the services we're going to be selling on Shopify. Again, I'm not really dying to type in it myself. I'm going to go ChatGPT, and I'm going to ask create for Shopify product description. I will be selling men's clothing. Copy paste this right here. And let's just wait for the response. Okay, ChatGPT misunderstood me and he just gave me a description for men's clothing. So I just said no to activate Shopify payment. Okay, so this is more like it. So I'll just take this one here. I'll paste it here and we are good to go. Okay, so once you confirm, the Shopify payments will be enabled. Again, it asked me to upload identity information confirmation, documents like address and bills. I'm not gonna do that. So in your case, you would need to upload documents like your phone bill or maybe utility bill and your address and maybe some IDs to confirm that it's a valid ID for Shopify payments. But for now, while it's still pending verification, we can use Shopify payments for my demo store. Because in your situation, you will need to upload, again, either your phone bill, your utility bill, and some form of a identity verification, maybe copy of a driver's license or stuff like that to actually properly activate Shopify payments. But in our case, this is good to go. So let's move on to the next step. And as well, I do highly advise to actually enable PayPal payments as well. So you can go ahead and create a PayPal account or just connect yours. So you're just going to click on the PayPal right here and you're going to be able to complete the setup for PayPal. So either you're going to be creating a new account or you're going to connect your existing account. And once you log in, it's going to be linked to your Shopify automatically. Again, this is if you want to use PayPal. I do highly suggest because PayPal is super standard method of payment for Shopify merchants. A lot of people use PayPal. So again, highly suggested guys, go ahead and connect your PayPal. Okay, guys, next up, what we need to do, we need to set up a custom domain. Okay, so there are two options you can do. Well, actually more than that, but we'll just explore a few of them. So the easiest one is directly from the Shopify settings and then in domains, and then you can buy domain directly from Shopify. Okay, you're just gonna enter your URL that you want to buy, and it's gonna tell you if it's available or no, and if it's available, you're gonna be able to buy it. Okay, but guys, also there's an option to go to GoDaddy or to Hostinger and buy domains directly, but that is more complex setup. It's more advanced. Again, for beginners, I do highly suggest that you guys use something like Shopify domains. But guys, I have even better offer for you guys. We're gonna claim a 100% free domain through Debutify because once you create an account with Debutify and you download their theme, you will have an offer for a free .store domain, guys. So let's go ahead and do that and we'll take it from there. So to do that, we need to go to Debutify and create a brand new account with them. So we're gonna just click on login. We're gonna go and start your free trial right here. Actually, this is my development account. So I'm just gonna log out and I'm gonna create a brand new account with the email I created. It's right here, continue, and there you go. We're gonna start for free here. So when you just create an account, it's gonna give you a basic onboarding for your account. So actually, in my case, I will stick with the fashion template. What's cool about it, you can get Debutify's AI to pre-build a fully customized AI template for your niche. You know, it can be jewelry, footwear, beauty, and etc. So in our case, I'm gonna choose fashion. I'm okay with the colors. I want the default layout and styling. Okay, and I'm gonna click continue. And again, the Debutify also has an offer for their plans. Okay, so they offer a one month trial for $1 for the first month. Okay, so there are a few options. There is a free one, Growth, Professional, Enterprise. So the difference really is in the amount of the widgets and the support. Okay, for example, if you go with something like a Professional and Enterprise, they do include a priority support, and you can also have your store custom coded to some degree. Okay, so if you need help with like some styling in CSS and with some basic code, okay, the Pro and Enterprise plan do include that, and also marketing, help with marketing, SEO, and all that stuff. So that's really, really cool. But in our case, we'll go with the Pro as an example here. And again, guys, I'm gonna enter my card information, everything. So I'm gonna put you guys on pause and I'm gonna get back to you as soon as I'm done with this, guys. So give me a minute. All right, guys, and we're done. Let's move on to the next step. We're gonna click on continue. So Shopify store URL, this is important because you need to link your Shopify store with the Debutify for it to properly activate, and so you can use the widget. Okay, guys, it's super easy. I know it's kind of confusing, like Shopify store URL. So the Shopify store URL is basically the one when you go back to Shopify admin. So right here, give me a second, store. It is this one right here, these weird little numbers. So this is basically Shopify's way of giving you a temporary domain. Okay, so you're gonna copy this one. It's right after this slash store, but right before the themes. So we're gonna copy this and bring it here. And all we need to do, you have to do my shop. Let me just make sure I'm not making typos because I do a lot of those. My Shopify .com. I believe it should be like this. Let me just go on ahead and preview to make sure I got it right. Oh, actually, it's already here in the URL handle, so I can just take it from here. Go back to Debutify and copy paste just without the whole HTTPS and dashes and verify URL. Okay, guys, and if you did everything correctly, you're gonna have a green check mark right here, meaning that the connection was successful. Okay, and now we'll continue. We don't need that for now. We can proceed without the custom app. And now we're gonna download our AI-powered Debutify theme, just like that, guys. How easy and cool that was, super. Okay, guys, and you're gonna basically receive a zip file to the email. If you guys remember, I created a brand new email, so I'm gonna go here. And guys, look, just like that. Hold on, it is actually, oh yeah, it's right here. That was pretty fast. And we're gonna download the zip file. Perfect. We can close our email for now. We're gonna close this one, and we're gonna go back to Shopify. And now we're gonna upload our theme. So to do that, you're gonna just go here on the Shopify themes under the online store, and you're gonna click on import themes, and then upload zip file. Okay, you can click on add file, and here it is, the Debutify. Open and upload file just like that. And guys, while it's installing the theme, I'm gonna go back to Debutify to claim my free.store domain. And to do that, I'm just gonna click on continue. And okay, so this is the cool part. All right, so let's get some ideas from ChatGPT for our website brand name and for our custom URL. Let's go to ChatGPT for that. Okay, since I'm going to be offering a men's fashion as an example during a tutorial, I'll ask something like create 10 domain ideas, domain name ideas from a men's fashion store, and let's go. They're kind of generic. I don't really like that. Need something more unique and memorable. I'm gonna give us a very generic. It sounds like, you know, my grandfather could be shopping at these type of stores. So I'll rephrase it. You know, I want something more cool and young. Okay, let's update that. Okay, guys. So drip den, that's pretty cool. I like this one so far. Mode bro. Okay, that's pretty cool. And snatched.co. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go with this is a hard one. Okay, I'm gonna go with Snatched. That's pretty cool. I like the idea. So I'll just copy the name. I'll bring it to the Debutify and small s here. Snatched.store, and let's see if it's available. Damn. Okay, it's not available. Okay, let's go back to ChatGPT and try to pull something else. Drip then, not bad. Let's try that one and that store. God, it's also not available, guys. All the good stuff is taken. Okay. Let's brainstorm here a little bit more, guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT and I'm gonna ask for more. Okay, let's give it a sec. Okay, nope. Okay, maybe a drip tech. Drip tech could be cool, or maybe hustle fit. Okay, hustle fit is kind of a cool sound to it. Let me sure I just fit. We want the small h and the f as well. Hustle fit that store. Come on, guys. Jesus. Okay, guys. Let's do this. I think drip then was available, but with a dash. Okay, drip dash 10 that store. Let's search. Yes, we did it. Okay, it's available. Let's go with that. And we're gonna click on claim now. Okay, now we need to just register the domain. So just enter your first and the last name and the password. Hold on, and the email is correct, and create account. Cool, let's go with that. Okay, guys, and connecting the domain is super simple. So here we have the instructions, only 3 steps. So we already got the domain, and we're going to be connecting an existing domain. Okay, so let's do that. So right here on the right side, copy domain and connect. We're going to do that. Let's copy paste, and it brings us right to our Shopify store. Connecting domain, and we're gonna hold on. Is it? I think I already copied. Okay, no worries. Let's close this. Copy paste manually. Okay, hold on. Here it is. Store. Next. Okay, guys, actually I did it too early. I first had to activate it in the Debutify Team Manager. So let's do that. We're gonna go back to the Debutify Team Manager and click on Activate Your Domain right here. Okay, guys, so once you click on Manage Your Domain, it's gonna take you to a platform to manage and activate the domain. You're gonna enter your personal information and stuff like that. Again, you will need to enter your credit card information, but you're not gonna be charged for the whole year. Okay, and after the trial of 1 year, there is a charge of $5, I believe. But again, for the entire year, there's going to be zero charge. So just put a reminder for you to either to cancel it or to go ahead and cancel the renewal, or maybe you're going to keep it if you like the domain. But again, guys, for the first year, there's zero charge. So I did that. I entered my information, and we are now good to go. Again, same steps. So I have to go back to Shopify. We're gonna copy paste our domain. Let's go back here. We've connected it, so I updated DNS records. Let's click on refresh. Now, guys, the connection might not be instant, okay, because it needs to connect through the servers and do the whole DNS setup. Okay, this is usually not instant process. It takes a bit of time. It can take up to 24 hours, but usually it takes it's gonna take a few hours, and the domain will be live. So I think we're just gonna skip this part because we're not going to be here on the screen and wait for the whole thing to set up. But again, we did the whole connection. We see that managed by .service.inc, which are basically these guys, partners with the Debutify. So we entered our domain. Connection is happening, but again, as it says right here, the connection may take up to 24 hours to complete, guys. So don't panic if you don't see it immediately. This is totally normal. Even if you buy domains from GoDaddy or you buy it from Shopify, it's always going to take some time to go through the servers and connect the whole thing together, guys. So no panic, just take it easy while it's doing its thing. We're going to move on to the other steps and continue with building our store. All right, guys, so let's move on to the next step. We're going to go back to Shopify, all right? And we install the Debutify theme. That's perfect. It's right here. And we're just going to make it as our main theme for that. Just click on publish, and that's our theme right there. Let's just do a quick preview. Everything's good, fine. Awesome, guys. So our team is up and running. So let's move on to the next step. And guys, the fun part, we're going to be finding our first product and adding it to our Shopify store, guys. And to do that, we're going to be using AutoDS, which is essentially a drop shipping platform. Okay, because it's the easiest way to start A/B testing and having products in your store and launching it live super fast. But again, the option number 2, you can do it manually if you are stocking the products as a local inventory in your home, or you have a mini warehouse or a 3PL service. Okay, if you are keeping the inventory somewhere else at your partners, and they're going to be doing the whole shipment for you. So you can do either manually, meaning you're going to add products through Shopify products right here. You're going to enter the description, all that stuff. Again, this is whole thing done manually. We're not going to be doing that because I don't have any products in my place right now. So, but essentially, it's going to be very similar to drop shipping process. Okay, the only difference is that when you do drop shipping, it's going to import all the SKUs, and the product data information directly from AutoDS. So we will only need to work on cleaning it up and designing it for our taste. Okay, but if you're doing everything manually, you're going to be doing the whole thing from 0 to 100, guys. So we're not going to be covering the manual way of adding products, guys. We're going to be doing it through AutoDS because easiest way and fastest way to start selling on Shopify, guys. So let's do that. So for that, we're going to go to Shopify apps right here. Let me just refresh my screen, close all these crazy tabs. We're going to go to hold on, it's loading. Okay, there we go. Shopify apps and sales channels right here. We're gonna click right here and gonna go to Shopify App Store. Okay, that's where we need to be. So let's do that. And now we're gonna search for AutoDS. And guys, these guys are pretty good. Okay, 4.9 star rating review out of almost 12,000 reviews. That's pretty good. They're really good at the whole drop shipping thing. And good thing, guys, I know you're asking questions. What about the whole China thing and the tariffs, guys? These guys have US-based warehouses, so don't worry about it. You can ship it directly from the US, so you're not going to be affected by tariffs, guys. So let's go ahead and install the AutoDS. It's going to load up. Yes, install it. Go ahead. Okay, it's still installing. It's going to take a bit of time. Almost there, guys. Hold on with me. It's happening. It's getting there. Okay, perfect. So we have a few options for the plans. All right, so the base plan is at $19 per month. You get to import up to 200 products and bunch of other benefits. And guys, 200 products as a beginner Shopify entrepreneur or owner, this is more than enough to A/B test. And if you guys asking, well, 20 bucks is kind of a lot for me to start off. I know it might be, but again, the value AutoDS is providing is insane, guys. Okay, the products are sourced from quality warehouses. They have options uh, from the US guys. They're taking all the struggle away from you guys for $20 a month, and all you're gonna do, you're gonna import the product into a Shopify store, set the price that makes sense. And again, we'll talk about the margins and how to price your product to be profitable. Again, guys, all this for $20. That's really a crazy deal considering we are saving on the domain, we are saving on the Shopify. So $20 a month, that's a pretty decent price tag, guys. Start selling immediately, guys. So let's go with the basic plan, and I'll just choose it. Start for free and continue. Since I added my card details, I just go ahead and approve it. Okay, guys, and we are pretty much good to go. We have AutoDS installed. So next up, let's go and find our first product we want to add to our Shopify store. So for that, I'm going to go here and click on Access AutoDS platform, and we're going to be directed directly to their platform where we can find our first product, guys. Let's go. Okay, guys, so the first thing, we're going to make sure that it ships to US and ships from US, guys. Okay, so this is important part. Okay, make sure that you check marks that is shipping from US to avoid any issues with the tariffs. And I'm interested in selling a men's hoodies, so I'm gonna go ahead and search for that. Okay, perfect, guys. So this is exactly what I wanted. We'll keep it super simple. I like this one, so I'll add it as a import draft, and I'll also go with, for example, the white one. Perfect. Okay, so that was added to a draft, and let's go to the next step. Once you guys add it to your AutoDS draft, it's gonna be in the draft section on AutoDS, and all you gotta do, you're just gonna click on import right here and import right here. Okay, perfect. And essentially, it's going to take a couple of minutes and you're going to see these products imported directly in your Shopify. I think it already did it. That was pretty fast. Okay, guys, let's go back to Shopify and see if the products are actually added there. Okay, and I'm going to go to products. And guys, just like that, look, it's already here. So that's what I'm saying, guys. For $20 a month, the value is crazy. We just added our first products that are pretty much ready to start selling. Obviously, we didn't do anything yet for design and copy we're going to be covering, but just guys, get this through your head, guys. It took us 5 minutes to import a almost ready to sell product from AutoDS into Shopify, guys. This is insane. So the next thing I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and kind of review the product and see how it looks like. Okay, pretty standard stuff. We have sizes, prices, cool. We're not going to focus on that too much. That is all we need. Okay, we'll see the other one, the white one. Okay, perfect. That's about the same. It's active on online store in markets Canada. Well, that's normal because I'm in Canada, so it's automatically creating your local market for you. And let's just preview the product page fast to make sure that everything is running and working. Okay, perfect. Yep, that's good. That's good. Okay, guys, let's clean up the product page step by step. Okay, guys, let's start with this one. So the first one, the title is way too long. So I'm gonna copy the product title. I'm gonna back to ChatGPT and I will ask to please optimize and improve this product title for SEO and make it shorter. Okay, because the title here is it's crazy. I know they try to like plug in a bunch of keywords, but it's just too messy and too much. Shorter and retain the most important product keywords. Okay, we can tell. Okay, primary hoodie, the app shoe. Okay, that's much better comparing with what we had originally. It's much natural to a human eye instead of having all those crazy keywords. Again, we're going to be adding also keywords in the copy. So it's really the whole SEO is, it's a big picture. You have the meta titles, meta descriptions, and product content overall. So it's all going to come together. So don't try to squeeze in a bunch of keywords into title. You know what I mean? It's just going to look messy and not really attractive to a customer that is looking for a product on Google, guys. Because again, we have the main most important keywords in the title, which is men's hoodie, oversized pullover, and also with some features like with pocket. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, now let's do the same thing for the meta description, because by default it's gonna basically take all of the content from the product and copy paste it into meta description, and it just looks chaotic, guys. Let's just copy this whole thing, and I'm gonna paste it to ChatGPT, and I'm gonna ask him to please create SEO optimize, making bunch of typos, optimized meta description for this product. Okay, 150 to 160 characters. Yeah, that's perfect. Yes, this is the one we between 150 characters. That's exactly the standard for meta descriptions, and it has all the keywords also included. Awesome. With that, let's move all of this, copy it here and paste it and save. So the URL handle, it looks like it's from the original. So I'm gonna clean that up as well and say, please clean up and optimize the URL handle as well. Big tell that this is much better, guys, so much better. So let's remove this and tell, okay, perfect. And it's gonna create a redirect. That is totally fine. It's a brand new store. If it's creating a redirect, it's not a big deal. The only thing, guys, if you have a already existing Shopify store and it's getting traffic and it's getting sales, and if you are changing your URL handle, okay, guys, and if you don't know what URL handle is, basically it's when I go, hold on, it's when I go and preview the product, okay, right here. The URL handle is for the product right here, so slash products preview, not the right one. Hold on, the Shopify store, and I want to view my store preview, and then we're gonna do product slash the name of the product. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this is the URL handle, guys. Okay, so if you have a Shopify store that's already running and getting traffic and getting a bunch of sales, okay, if you change the product title, it might change as well the URL handle, which might change its position and SEO on Google search, guys. So always rethink before changing the product titles, because it's also gonna change the URL handle in your Shopify for Shopify product. Okay, so it might not always bring the best results, guys. So be careful with this. But if you are just starting off, it's okay. You can experiment with different titles because there's no traffic, there is no SEO data, guys. So always make sure that these things are polished before you launch and start generating sales and traffic, because doing SEO changes afterwards can either bring good results or can bring bad results, guys. So always have this mindset, to make it as good as possible at the beginning, especially for the SEO, because changing down the road can impact things in a good way or in a bad way. But again, at the beginning, go ahead, go crazy and experiment and find the best one that works out and the one that looks the best for the eye. Okay, next up, the description is just absolutely mess and it's crazy, so we don't need all of that. So for that, we're gonna go back to products. Here, we'll just basically take all of this. Again, I'm taking this as a code snippet because we're gonna be bringing this to a Claude AI. And it's just better if we just give it the whole code. So to change from a description to a code, just right here in the description box in the right corner side, click on show HTML, and you're gonna take all of this right here, okay? And we're gonna Claude, which is essentially something like ChatGPT, but it's way better when it comes to designing stuff with code, and the results are pretty good. So you can also create a free account. I believe it's limited to like 20 daily requests or something like that. So it's enough for you to have a head start. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna ask to improve and clean up Shopify product description, design, and style. Don't remove too much content. Make sure the UX or user experience slash UI is optimized, and then use some custom CSS for better styling. Let me just copy paste this whole thing for now, and then we're gonna give it a theme's colors. Okay, so whatever it's doing with the styling, it's gonna be using the colors of the of your brand. Okay, so when you go to customizer, you see there's the announcement bar, it is a color, you know, there's a black, and the fonts might be also different shade of gray. So to do that, we're gonna go to theme settings, and we're gonna scroll down until we see colors. Okay, so the white is the classic white. The dark is this. So we need to bring it to Claude and say, use our brand colors, font, use here that one. And then we have also primary color. Primary color here. Let's see if we have any other colors. And the secondary color. Boom, like this. And it's gonna create you a code snippet, okay, that you're gonna basically copy paste back to your Shopify product. So let's go there while it's generating the code. I'm gonna go to products, we'll choose the hoodie. And again, we're gonna go here and we don't need, okay, it's a huge mess, looks absolutely terrible, and we'll save it. Let's go back to Claude. Okay, that is better. But I think, yes. So it generated it as a HTML page, but I need it for Shopify description, meaning that we don't need this whole thing right here. So for that, if you see this, you just need to say something like, I need only HTML and CSS, not as a dedicated web page, as it's for Shopify product description as copy paste, okay? And it's gonna adjust the code now. And this is exactly what we need. We need the style. That's going to be the piece of code or CSS that's going to be adding the style. I know, guys, this sounds so complicated, but it's really not. Just literally follow the steps I'm doing right here, and just, you know, do exact same steps, and you're gonna get the exact same results, guys. You can just adjust obviously for your brands, the product, and stuff like that. The promptings I'm using, just adjust them to fit your business, but essentially it's really easy, guys. Once you get into it, you don't need to think about the code or whatever. You can always ask ChatGPT or Claude to adjust that for you. So we have the results here. Let's bring this whole thing into our Shopify product description. So we're just gonna copy it and bring it right here. Boom, just like that, and we'll save it, guys. And this looks already so much better, guys. Let's go ahead and refresh the page. It got blocked under the password page, guys. Let's get, we're just gonna go to customize here. I'm gonna go to our product, default product page. Hoodie, show me the hoodie I just made, guys. Come on, where is it? Okay, here it is, perfect. Awesome, there it is, guys. Look at that, how much nicer and cleaner this looks. This we actually don't need. It added a tags, which we don't need because the Debutify team has its own tagging system. So let's go back to Claude and ask, please remove the tags, I believe, right? It's called. We don't need that. Okay, this is the black one. Oops. So we need the white one. Go back here, remove this. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. I'm saying thank you. That's good. And we're gonna save it. And the tags are gone. Perfect. Awesome, guys. So this looks so much better and so much cleaner. I absolutely love AI and what it can do. Let's go and preview the product page link. And awesome, guys. Look at this. It's so good. It looks absolutely super clean. And let's see how it looks on the phone. Let me do that on iPhone. iPhone, guys, looks so crispy and clean. Insane. I love it, guys. All right, so we are good to go for the hoodie. The next thing I'm seeing are the product pictures. Okay, this is good. This is good. Some detailing. So the size chart. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of size charts. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open the snipping tool. Okay, and I'm gonna copy this whole thing right here. Copy and bring it to Claude and say, hey, create a size chart, HTML and CSS. Don't the headline. We don't need that. Okay, while it's doing that, I'm gonna go and remove this here. That I'm gonna remove here, keep things clean and organized. This is good, this is good. A category, put it as clothing. Clothing, okay, that's good. Type, it's a hoodie. Save it. We don't have any collections. We'll cover collections in the upcoming couple of minutes. Okay, we're good here, we're good here. Awesome. So the next thing I want to do, yes, the size chart, because it was looking absolutely terrible on the picture. So the Debutify does come with its own size chart. Okay, so all you gotta do is just gonna go here under the team settings, and you're gonna click on paid widgets, and we're gonna search for size chart. Okay, it's already enabled. That's perfect. So let's go back to our hoodie product page. Perfect. Yes, and the size chart should be, okay, it's not added that. Okay guys, so I'll show you how to work with the Debutify widgets as well at the same time. Okay, so the size chart can be found under the product information block right here under the template. So you're just gonna scroll down right here and just hover under the last one and click on add block, okay? And then you're gonna search for size chart, just like this. We're gonna wait for it to add and then we need to save it, okay? And now the settings for the size chart gonna be on the right side. Let me just make sure that it got added on the product page. Hold on. Yeah, perfect. So it got added right here, size chart. I just don't like that it's kind of under the product description. I want it to be somewhere under, let's say under the swatches. Okay, so let's just drag and drop it right. Text, bullet points, right. Yeah, there you go. This is a good spot for it. So let's save that. Okay, and to actually add the size chart page, what we need to do, we need to click on here on the content. Okay, click content and then add the page, and then it's gonna ask us to create a size chart page. So we're just gonna call it size chart. That is fine. And as you guys remember, we asked Claude to create a custom size chart for us. So we're just gonna copy this and bring it here as a piece of code, just like that. And guys, look, wow, this is crazy. Looks so good. So let's save that, and we are good to go, guys. Let me just refresh and go back. Okay, it's perfect. And the only thing I did forget at the time, I had to set visibility to visible, because by default it was set to hidden, so I wasn't able to see it in the size chart content. So make sure that it's set to visible so you can see it in the size chart option as a content. So we're gonna click on that and we're gonna save. It should be good to go. Let's just wait for it to refresh. And size chart. Oh, there you go, guys. This is beautiful, guys. Come on, guys. This looks so good, guys. And I didn't even pay for or install any third-party size chart apps, guys. I did it with Claude in less than 30 seconds, and I just used it inside the Debutify's widget, guys. How crazy is this? All right, guys, next up, I'm not really sure if I like these swatches, just like blocks right here. Let me work with these and make them look a little bit better, guys. So again, I'm gonna go to under the Debutify widgets block right here, and I'm gonna look for swatches. There you go, and I'm gonna this guy right here. So all we need to do, we need to match basically the color name to show it. So if it's white, then we need to white. Color is white, just like that. And then we're gonna click on save. Okay, perfect, guys. There you go. See, and now it became a nice looking round swatch, just like that, instead of ugly square block. For the size, it is fine because we have a one size L. It just the formatting is not very nice looking, guys. Let's go and change that. So in the product settings from Shopify, under the values, I want it to be something like this. At least it looks nicer and cleaner and more standard look for the sizes. Okay, guys, maybe I could be a little bit overdoing it, but again, I think it looks just nicer doing a somewhat a fashion brand. Okay, guys, let's go back. Okay, nice. That looks much better and cleaner. Awesome. So we are good to go on that. The next step, materials, guys, shipping and returns. We'll cover that in a bit. And again, guys, this whole thing is coming with the Debutify AI theme. Here you can enter a materials used for the hoodie. Okay, you know what, guys, let's just do the whole thing so you can actually see it in action. So we have a few options. It's called collapsible rolls, or these guys right here. So for materials, we'll add something like 100% organic cotton, just as an example. Click save, and it's gonna appear just right here. Okay, dimensions, we don't really need that because we've added a size chart, so we can just for now save it to actually for it to be gone. Perfect. Shipping and returns, we can say something standard 2 to 4 business days, express 2 business days as an example, and save that. And the last one, we got care instructions. So machine wash, cold. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. Or we can do something like dry on low heat. There you go. All right, cool, guys. So for the product pages, for product page pictures, they're all pretty good, but I feel like we could use something more of a lifestyle photo because it's just all static on a white background. So to do that, I'm gonna pull one of these images. I'm gonna go back to Shopify product, order Shopify products right here. I'm gonna open this hoodie right here and I'll just pull this one image. Perfect. Okay, for now we can close the Claude, and I'm gonna go ChatGPT and I'll open the same chat so it has a better context about the product. Was it this one or yeah, it was that one. So, and I'm gonna say something. Please create a lifestyle image for this hoodie without changing the product design. Just the theme has to be a lifestyle, something like this. Let's give it a try. So while it's gonna be doing its own thing, it's gonna give us two options. That's awesome. We're gonna go back to Shopify. We can close this for now and just kind of review everything else that we have here. So we covered the title, product description. We cleaned it up with AI. The meta descriptions. Okay, we covered that as well. Okay, that is good to go. Let's go back to ChatGPT and see the progress on our images. And guys, this is crazy. This is really so good. If we kind of see side by side, so this is the hoodie and this is the original one. I mean, it's pretty much one to one. Okay, we have some detailed differences like for these right here. I think it replaced it with the metal tips. This one is more of a, yeah, so there are some small differences, but overall, I mean, it's pretty good for a AI generated picture under 30 seconds. Again, guys, you can play around with ChatGPT more and ask him to change and adjust the details to be 99% as close as possible to the original. But again, guys, I'm just showing you this as an example, what's possible using AI. There's also options like, I believe, Runaway ML, okay? So Runaway ML can basically automate or create videos and also AI generate your pictures based on the prompt. But again, there's a lot of resources on how to prompt the fashion stuff more correctly. So it actually gives you the exact same, for example, hoodie without changing any details whatsoever. But again, guys, this is really a high level overview of what can be done without, hiring a whole photo shoot crew and doing a crazy photo shoot in a studio. This is really good to start with, on a budget and to A/B test a different mock-up products. This is pretty good, guys. So again, as an example, I'm just going to be taking this image right here, download it, and I'm going to bring it to Canva to make it square format, okay? Because this is all one-to-one square format, and this is portrait. So I want to keep everything kind of the same. Let's do that. Okay, so I brought it to Canva. Again, Canva is free to start. They have a generous free tier, guys. Go ahead and create an account, and you can use it to improve and optimize your product pictures with a bunch of templates. But for now, we're just going to focus on this one. So we're going to stretch it out a little bit. So kind of match the original. Let's go back. So this is the angle. So we'll essentially do something similar, not to break the entire vibe, about the belt level or so. Yep, that looks about right, guys. Okay, just need to be a little bit in the middle. Oh my god, I went all crazy on zooming. Let me just go back. Okay, something like this. Like a little bit more entered. Go back and reference. Yep. Okay, I mean that's good enough, guys, as a sample. Let me just pull this one down, download it. I'll do it as a JPEG, 100% quality, and download. Awesome, let's go back to Shopify. We'll add this in and drag it in here like that and done. And guys, we have a unique lifestyle. If you guys look side by side from a distance, you pretty much can't tell difference unless you really go in and start zooming in. You will notice subtle differences. But again, as I said, guys, you can play around with ChatGPT more and really make sure that it's super detailed and the way you want it. But again, as a reference and just as an example and high level overview of what can be done, guys, this is good enough for us, guys. So let's just open it again. This is good. Awesome. I think this is materials and hoodie. Yeah, perfect, guys. So we're good to go on the product images for this product. Okay, next up, let's focus on our store as a whole. For the design part, just a little bit. So let's go to our Shopify store. Okay, this is fine. We don't have any collections, okay? So let's do that as an example. You're gonna go to products and you're gonna go to collection, then you're gonna create another collection and we'll call it something like hoodies, okay? We need an image. So we'll just add our like this. That's good enough. Available on all sales channels. That is good. And here we want to add the products. Okay, so we'll select all both footies as an example. It's good. And now I need description. Let's use ChatGPT again for that. And we'll do something like create now a collection description for Shopify collection for hoodies. Perfect. Just wait a bit. Yeah, I'll just take this part right here as an example. We're not gonna go crazy. Just on a side note, so when you're creating collections and pages in general, that will be considered for your SEO factor. So when you are creating descriptions for collections, pages, stuff like that, keep in mind that this will be a factor for your SEO. So make sure that you're adding important keywords, like hoodies, like men's hoodies, zip ups. So the features of the product, make sure that you are putting them into descriptions as keywords, guys. Okay. And again, if you are not sure about the keywords and what keyword you should be using, guys, I'm gonna show you a free tool that you can use to figure out if the keywords are, in demand and stuff like that. So guys, I'll show you two tools, guys. So the first one is called Google Search Trends. Okay, this is really good just to figure out the overall trend for the product. Again, since we're going with men's hoodies, I don't really need to validate that idea. It's already validated by thousands of brands out there, and the men's hoodies are just, booming every time, at any time of the day, any time of the year. So the idea is already validated. But if you are trying something that's not, widely available, so you can always validate the idea through Google search trends. Okay, so you're gonna go to United States or whatever the country you are offering the product in, and here I'm gonna type in the product, which is men's hoodie. Okay, as you guys can see, there is a demand, and the demand is floating closer to winter, which makes sense because you're not gonna wear hoodie really during summertime in heat, and also because it's December, so it's New Year's and Christmas. People are buying hoodies as gifts for Christmas and New Year's. It's pretty common, but in general, I can see that there is a pretty decent demand. And now I know that I need to mostly focus on Q3 and Q4. So I will be starting my marketing in Q3. So when the Q4 kicks in, I can make those sales, guys. Okay. So usually you want to start preparing your marketing strategy and doing the whole marketing month or two before, it's the peak season for the product that you're selling. So again, guys, Google Search Trends, that's the tool you want to use to validate the niche as overall. And after that, you want to go to Google Ads, okay? And in your case, you will need to create an account. Creating an account is free, you don't need to pay for anything. It's a free tool offered by Google Ads. So I believe I have an account. I do, yes. And once you create an account, it's gonna look something like this. And once you are in Google Ads, you're gonna type in keyword planner. Okay, this tool right here, you're gonna click on it and you're gonna choose discover new keywords. And in here, we're gonna type in a men's hoodie and maybe hoodie. Okay, that's good enough. And we're gonna get the results. And guys, this is the way you validate. I can see that average monthly searches for this keyword is between 10,000 and 100,000 searches on a monthly basis. It makes sense because it's a huge topic. People are buying hoodies left and right. Here we're gonna see keyword ideas based on your keyword, which is Essentials hoodies. Essentials is basically one of the biggest brands in fashion for laid back sweatpants and hoodies. So that's why it's suggesting it to you, which is really cool. As ideas, you have Nike custom hoodies and a bunch of other ideas that you can use as well as ideas for your brand, to branch out for different keywords. So guys, Google search trends to validate your idea as overall, and Google trends and Google ads to validate if the keyword has a demand, specifically the keyword itself, so, and by keyword I mean if I go on google.com and I search for men's hoodies. Okay, so this is what I mean. This is the keyword essentially that we are using here to validate through Google Ads. Okay, and as well, what you can do a little bit easier if you go on Google, again, search for men's hoodies or whatever the product or the niche you will be selling or offering. And just on the bottom, you're gonna see other search terms that people are searching for that are similar, men's hoodie sale, Nike hoodie, Essentials hoodie, men's zip up hoodies and stuff like that, guys. So these are all keyword and product ideas that you can also use for yourself. And then you're gonna just copy paste those all keywords on a notepad or whatever and bring it to ChatGPT and ask him to use these keywords in your description, product descriptions. But usually ChatGPT is pretty good because it has access to web search, so it's gonna plug in pretty good base keywords for yourself. So you don't need to think about it too much at the beginning. So ChatGPT is pretty good as long as you ask for the right questions, like optimize for SEO for the hoodie, and it's gonna do the rest for you. So in our case, this is good to go. We're just gonna save it. So the collection is saved. This is how you create collections as well. Let's go ahead and preview that. Let's go back to Shopify Theme Customizer, place the collections, guys. There's gonna be this extended collection list right here. So we created a collection. So now we just simply need to choose it in the option. So we're just gonna go here and choose the collection we just created, which are hoodies, and we're gonna click on save. There you go. And since we have only 2 products, let's make it look a little bit nicer and do something like maximum products to show to 2. Let's save that. Okay, there you go. This is looking much better considering we have only 2 products. Okay, so the black hoodie is messing up the whole style for us, guys. Let's go and adjust it a little bit. Again, my focus is not really on proving both of the products. I'm just working on one as a reference, but essentially you would apply the same strategies and the skills learned today for all your other products. But just to clean it up a little bit, I want to delete this size chart. It's just absolutely ugly. Okay, it's actually a hoodie. I almost thought is just a dark image block, but it's not. So that's good. I'll just swap this right here for this. That should make it a little bit nicer. Let's go check it out. All right, yes, a little bit better. At least it's not tearing my eyeballs out with that crazy size chart. Okay, so this is pretty good. This looks nice. Best selling. We're not gonna change the copy here. We can adjust the slideshow right here. Well, actually, we have 2 slideshows, do we? So we don't need that because we can remove the featured collection. Here, you would connect your Instagram. Again, we're not going to be connecting the Instagram, but again, it's super cool. Debutify comes with integration for your Instagram. So you just connect your Instagram and you will be able to see your Instagram pictures right here. But again, just an example to make it look nicer, we'll add a few placeholder images. This right here, and as an image number 2, I'll just add this right here. Okay, it's good enough, and we'll just remove the remaining blocks because we don't really need them. It clutters the space, so we'll remove all of these. Okay, great. And now let's adjust the style a little bit. So we need to change number of columns to 2 because we have 2 images. And there you go. Better. Amazing. Then we'll just remove this one. Testimonials. I'll leave that as well. I just banner right here. I'm not using it just to make things cleaner. Pop-up that can stay. Announcement bar message. That is pretty cool. I like that. It can stay as well there. So I need a banner, guys. Let's work and add that banner using Canva. So I'm going to use Canva and I'm going to use their preset template for banners, and we have some options for hoodies already. So I actually like the font and the style of this overall. So I'll just take this right here and I'll add my hoodie. Okay. The only thing I'm going to do, I will remove, should I? Hold on, let me think about it. Guys, as an example, since this hoodie is really similar to this hoodie right here, I'll just leave it as an example. Well, we can as well even remove the background and see if that could work better. Give me a sec. Okay, let's see if we kind of this one and this guy bigger like this. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. Yep. So I want the text to overlap. I'll bring it upwards. I don't want this. I don't want to cut a button. What are the colors of the theme we're using? Is it the white? It's white. We can essentially make the background white as well. Remove these guys right here. I think we have we have the CTA here, so I don't really need that. I don't want to put like a bunch of text on the banner and on the slideshow and on the image. Just too much stuff happening. So what I'll do instead, I'll just remove text right here. I don't want it because we have it already on the slideshow right here. Perfect. And yeah, that's okay. And I kind of like this as well. These little squares in the back, the line, maybe I'll remove, or you know what, it makes it kind of a unique. I'll just I'll just leave it there. So we have our banner. So I'll just download that, a JPEG percent, and we'll bring that to Shopify. So we're going to go to customizer, then we're going to click slideshow, and under the slide, and I'll select the image that we just created in Canva here. We'll give it a second to upload, and done. All right, guys, it looks pretty good and sharp. Just we have a slideshow of more stuff there. We don't need that. Hold on, let me see which of the slides is that. Okay, yeah, this one here. So we don't need. Okay, we have only one slide, so I don't need the extra ones. This is good to go. We'll save it. Oh, we have one more slide left. Let's just remove that, and there you go, guys. We have our slide good to go. Let's just double check how it looks on the mobile. Yeah, that works. That works totally cool. So overall, it's pretty clean, guys. Can't say much. I'm happy with the homepage as an example. Let's see for the nav bar. Catalog is working fine. Contact us page is working fine. Okay, guys. So next up, what do we need to do? We need to add our policy pages on Shopify, because without privacy policy terms and conditions, you're not going to be able to do anything. Okay, so for that, we're going to go back to Shopify admin, and we're going to click on settings, and we're going to click on policies. Okay, privacy policy is automated, so Shopify generates that for us. We don't need to think about it, and we need to do terms of service. Okay, okay, and for that, I don't think you saw that, but just gonna click on terms of service, and you can already insert a pre-made template. Okay, I believe you just need to adjust, not even probably, I see it added the email from the Shopify. Okay, insert trading name, insert your business address, your phone number, etc., and your tax number. So, but the template is ready to go. You just need to adjust a couple of things at the end here, but we'll just publish it for now. And we'll also add our refund and return refund policy, which is also generated by Shopify. We'll do the same thing, and you will just need to maybe adjust a couple of things here and there depending on your actual return policy. Your shipping times, all of this is going to be done here. So these are really the mandatory policies you need to have. Return and refund, privacy terms of service, and shipping. Okay, shipping policy, we need to create that ourselves. So I'm just gonna go to ChatGPT and ask him to create him. Oh my god, I'm referring to ChatGPT as a person, crazy. Please create shipping policy for my Shopify store. Create standard shipping Shopify store policy as placeholder. Okay, guys, this will be just fine for as an example, and it's adding a bunch of emojis. ChatGPT loves emojis. Remove emoji. Not the place for that, bro. Okay, that's better. So we'll just bring this whole thing here. Yep, that looks good. Again, guys, cross-reference the data and make sure that you plug and play your actual policies. But again, I'm just walking you through what is actually required so you can start selling on Shopify, because once you start connecting your your sales channels like Facebook catalog, and once you start running Facebook ads and all that stuff, they do require that you have a working terms and conditions and privacy policy pages. So if you don't have that, it's going to flag it and they're going to reject your ads, guys. So that's why it's really important. And in general, never sell anything without having these mandatory policies. So refund and return, privacy policy, terms of service, shipping policy, and contact information. I believe that's for customer service. So we can insert a template. Yeah, that's okay. You guys can have my phone number if you want. I don't mind. Publish that. Okay, cool. Okay, so we covered all the policies and everything is good to go on that site. Next step, let's see if we have our email notifications set up, meaning that when the customer places an order, they receive an automated email with the order number and order information. So let's make sure that is up and running. Okay, so it says we need to confirm our email. I'll just double check if they actually sent us a verification, because that is important. You need to always verify email. A look. Yes, verify your email address, confirm email address, and it's perfect. That's all we needed. Let's refresh the page. We're not okay. Let me try again. Resend back to our email account. Okay, verify. Okay, awesome. Now it's verified, guys. Perfect. Okay, so basically, what this means that if you are not using custom email domain, for example, like my fashion brand at support.com or whatever, Shopify will assign a custom one for you from Shopify, and it's going to come from something like this. Okay, so down the road you can create your custom business email. I do suggest using Hostinger. I believe Hostinger offers custom email addresses from $5 or $3 a month or something like that. I think there's even a promo which comes to like $2 or $3 a month for the first year, which is pretty cool. So that's gonna do basically every time customer places an order, they receive an email with order confirmation that's coming from your fashion store at support.com instead of store plus 583434 something at Shopify email.com. But again, as an example, we will leave it as is. And if you guys need help with setting up a custom email domain for your Shopify store, again, my email is on the slide number 1. Reach out to me and I'll let you know exactly how to do it, guys. Okay, guys, let's move on. So now once we enabled the notifications, now we know that when the order is placed, your customers will receive a order confirmation email and shipping updates and all that stuff. So I'm happy with that. Let's guys move on back to our product page and make sure we've covered the basics over there as well. Okay, so the homepage is totally fine as a placeholder. So let's go back to our product page. Make sure everything is good to go here. Yes, we did that. We did this. Yeah, that's fine. We have some frequently bought together. Again, this is all coming automatically from Debutify. So it will automatically bundle up your product and offer it alongside with other products as a bundle. Again, you can add some discounts. For example, if this and this product is added together, when customer adds it to cart, it's going to be discounted. Okay, guys, it's a pretty cool feature. Again, it comes with the Debutify team. Usually you would need to install third-party Shopify app, which will cost you extra money. But with the Debutify widgets, that comes alongside with your plan. Okay, guys, next up, we need to add a Shopify apps that are essentials for a Shopify store. So let's start with that. So it's already suggesting the basics Shopify inbox. It's essentially a Shopify chat system. Okay, so we'll go ahead and install that, because if customers have any questions or they need support with the product or the service that you're offering, they will reach out to you directly, and you can install the same Shopify app on your phone. So every time somebody sends you a message for Shopify store, you're gonna get notification, chat directly from your phone with the customer. So for that, all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna turn on the embed, save, and as you guys see, the chat is up and running just like that. Okay, awesome. And you can, or you can do some automation workflows from the chat directly. You're just gonna go to Shopify settings and inbox, and then you're gonna click on settings, and essentially you can create workflows in a sense. So you're gonna create instant answer or a workflow, and when the customer asks something like I need help, okay, they're gonna tap on it or they can click on it, or something like I need help with order, which is a very frequent or often asked question, and then you're gonna provide an answer saying, you know what, we process orders within the 1 to 2 business days. So if you just place an order and haven't received a notification, it's okay. You're going to receive a notification once your order is shipped within the next 1 or 2 business days. So essentially, that's what it is. It will just basically automate the most frequently asked questions through the chat. Okay, guys, next up, we have a review app. Okay, so we need some kind of review app. So when the customer receives an order, and we can send them an automated request via email to ask for a review, we need a review app to process that and post those reviews on your product page or on your Shopify store, guys. So let's go back to Shopify App Store just right here and click on Shopify App Store. And we have a few options, okay, guys? So we have looks, we have Judge Me, and we have the Debutify reviews, okay? So the Debutify reviews is good because since we're using the Debutify team, the integration is really smooth and it's a native code to the team itself. But again, guys, if you need more flexibility or more advanced features for your reviews, go with Judge Me or go with Looks. We're still working on the Debutify reviews to improve it, and again, we are open to any feedback. So as an example, I will be using the Debutify reviews because I'm using the Debutify AI theme. So let's go and search for that, the Debutify reviews, okay? And guys, since we're doing that, just clean up my crazy tabs right here. Many tabs. Okay, awesome. They have an offer for reviews. So if we're gonna go to debutify.com and log in into our account that we created at the beginning, let's do that. We're gonna go here, we're gonna go to main dashboard, and you can get 50% off for 3 months for the Debutify reviews, guys, okay? Which is pretty neat. It's a good deal. But you know, guys, 50% off for 3 months, it's a good deal. And in any case, even if you want to give it a try, there is a generous trial. And you can even start with a free plan to see if the Debutify reviews would work out for you. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and install the review from the Shopify app. Install. It's going to take a sec. And yeah, as I said, the trial is really generous. It's 30 days free trial, guys. So risk-free, go ahead and just give it a try. And 30 days is more than enough to understand if the Debutify review apps will work out for you, or if you want to go with something like Judge Me, Looks. Okay, guys, next up, we need to integrate that into our Shopify store. So we're going to go to Shopify Customizer, and we're going to click on refresh the page. All right, so let's give it a sec. Okay, guys, and from the app embeds, I see it already got integrated automatically. So that is good to go. So let's now add it to our product page. And to do that, we're just gonna go to add section, then we're gonna click on apps, and then we're going to choose product review right here. And just like that, you're gonna have a review app integrated directly on your product page. Again, it took us less than 2 minutes to do that. And guys, why reviews are important in general? Because reviews, it builds trust and credibility with your customers. What's cool about the Debutify reviews that you can't just, post a random review. It has to come genuinely from the customer, meaning that the customer has to place an order. You will send them an automated email asking for a review, and they're gonna leave a review, and you're gonna see it on your store, okay? It will not let you create a random fake review through the app, okay? Because we do encourage genuine and authentic reviews, because that is the only way you're gonna build a real and authentic brand down the road. Okay, guys, and if you remember at the beginning, we created custom.store domain through the Debutify. Let's go and check on that to see if our domain is connected finally. So for that, I'm going to go back to settings, and I'm going to go back to domains. Yes, guys, nice, congrats. So our custom domain is officially connected and working, guys, and it's free for the next year, guys. Amazing. And let's make sure to double check if it's working. We'll just copy the domain and boom. Yes, guys, it's working. Our custom domain is up and running, and it's closed under the password, so that's why you guys can't see the actual store. But I believe we can pull the password from the settings. Just hold on a sec. Yeah, so this is the default password it sets for your Shopify store and the development. So I'm just gonna go here in the password. And guys, look at that. Look at that. A custom domain and Shopify store is up and running. We did some minor designs here. Guys, we have the inbox chat. We have the reviews. Okay, guys, we played around with the product images, added some basics, enabled Shopify payments. Of course, guys, a lot of things still need to be done on this on the Shopify store. But again, we're really covering the essentials in terms of what you need to have to operate a Shopify store and make it operational for selling products and running ads and etc. So guys, we're not done yet. We have a couple more things to cover, guys. So stick around. Okay, guys, and we forgot one of the small but important details for our meta description and our website's SEO overall. Let's just go to preference, I believe. Yes, so we need the homepage title and meta description, guys. So again, we'll check for that. Men's fashion domain. Hold up. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just use this one for the context. So now create, what was the brand's name? I forgot. Because the brand name, we called it Drip Den. So create a meta title for Drip Den men's hoodie fashion brand and a meta description. Okay, let's do that. Yep, it's good. We'll just move it right here. Gypton, bold stylish men's hoodies for everyday flex. Pretty cool. I love it. The meta description. There you go. And again, tip for meta description: always add a CTA or call to action in your meta descriptions. It can be something like shop now or order now or learn more. But usually for e-commerce, you want to go with shop now or order now or get now or stuff like that. So always make sure to add that into your meta description and keep it super short and simple. And just make sure to include the base keywords of the product you're selling, like men's hoodies and stuff like that. Okay, guys, that is good. We forgot one important thing. We forgot to create a logo for our. Did we? Did we not? Take a look. Okay, guys. Yeah, we forgot to create a logo. Let's do that. We're gonna go to ChatGPT and I'm gonna ask now create a logo idea for this brand square format. Many typos. Okay, there you go. Yes. Please generate visual asset for me. Please. Okay, let's give it a try. It's okay, but could be better. Has to be more minimalist and clean plus modern. Okay, guys. While it's doing that, I'm gonna go to Canva and maybe see for check for alternatives in Canva. So again, I'm gonna type in logo. Okay, 500. Yeah, that. Honestly, not impressive. So not the best. Again, I'm not a graphic designer, but I can do the best. So I'm gonna go with fashion template. I made a typo as always. So fashion, let's see what options we have. I want modern and minimal, not too much in your face. Okay. You guys, something really simple, honestly. Maybe drip den. You know what I mean? That's cool. Drip den clothing right here. I'll just make black and make the white background. Okay. Maybe you know what, guys? Because when we're gonna create a logo, it's gonna squash it into a much smaller image, and we're not gonna see anything. So what I'll do, I'll separate it into two words. Something like this, small like this. We'll put it in center. Okay. And what about if sideways would be perfect? I think this now we have to make it big enough, right? This side and appearing. Yeah, that's okay. That's gonna work, guys, as our logo. This is perfect, super clean and modern. And again, it's more a reference to put a logo into our Shopify store, guys. Let's use. So we'll download it as a PNG. We want to make sure, just give it a little bit extra size, sure that it's good quality, transparent. Download. We'll go back to Shopify and plug it here. Oh, there you go. Okay, done. This is good to go. Transparent. We're not using transparent header, so we don't really need that. Mobile logo. Let's see if it looks good. Yeah, we don't need to add separate mobile logo. It looks good enough from the desktop version. And we need the favicon icon, meaning when you go on Google and, for example, Essentials hoodies as an example, we're gonna go to their website. You guys see, actually, they don't have it. Wow. When they have it, okay. You see, guys, this little white square, I'm assuming it's written, something is written in there. I just don't see it because it's so small. But essentially, this little thing on the tab on the left side is a favicon, and it's important to have it. Otherwise, it's just going to be blank icon of a world map. Not a map, okay, it's going to look like this. I don't know what has it. It's weird. They are such a huge brand and their favicon is broken, but it's gonna look like this, where it should be something like this or this or this. You see, guys, so these are the favicons, and for some websites it's broken, which is bizarre for such a huge brand. As you can see, guys, even big brands make small mistakes. So for that, we can just convert our logo into favicon, okay, because I think Canva is Canva's maximum export size for a small size is 500 by 500, but favicon it should be 32 by 32. So we'll do something like PNG to favicon, and we'll use, I believe, this before. Convert that. Yep, that's good enough. So we have our favicon. I'll plug it in here. Go. Why it valid? What format is broken? Is working? Let me check. Okay, so it looks like Shopify is converting the PNG into favicon format automatically, or it even works with the PNG. So we can essentially use our theme's logo as favicon, because usually that is the case. So that is fine. It's going to convert that into a smaller 32 by 32 automatically. So we'll just add that in. This is good to go. We have the logo, we have the favicon. Those are the essentials. So let me just go and make sure it's actually working. Preview. As you guys can see, yes, it's working. You guys can see here on the tab on the left side, you guys see it's black. So if it would be a real store, what I would do, I would probably give it a white background and then put black text on it, because that way I can actually see the brand name on the favicon. But again, in this case, guys, we're not going to go crazy, but just more of a styling suggestion. What I would do if this was a real brand, I would go and start sell online. Okay, guys, so we covered that. Let's move on. Okay, guys, next up, we're gonna add Klaviyo, or essentially Klaviyo is a Shopify app that helps you to collect emails from your Shopify store from the visitors. So when they visit your store and they leave an email exchange for discounts. So for example, if I preview the store, we can have a pop-up like this right here. So, get 10% or whatever off from your first purchase by subscribing to our newsletter. Okay, so customer will leave an email and they will receive a email, or let me just double check if it's already connected. It might be by default. Just grab my newly created email and test it out. Gmail. No, so it's not set up. So let's do it quickly. Let's set up the newsletter pop-up with the discount, so we can actually see how it works. So for that, we're gonna go to Team Customizer and we're gonna go under the newsletter pop-up under the Debutify widgets, and we're gonna click on this block right here. Okay, let's see Okay, first up, we need to create a Shopify discount, and I'll also show you how to create Shopify discounts at the same time. So to create any type of discount in Shopify, you're gonna go to discount and gonna click on create a discount. And we'll just do amount of order, meaning it's gonna discount the whole order as a total. We'll do something like the Debutify 10. Essentially, I'm just gonna not any space. Debutify 10, and percentage is gonna be % off. No minimum requirements, all customers, no limits. Well, actually, we're going to limit to 1 use per customer, because you don't want to get abuse for your discount codes if you don't check mark this. Customer can use the same discount code over and over again. That's something probably. Okay, so we're going to save that. Let me just copy this discount and go back to the Shopify customizer right here. And then we're going to go back to pop-up, which is right here. And we'll just replace the placeholder. I just saw it disappeared. Okay, it's here. So Debutify 10 and discount code is 10, and we'll save that. Okay, so now I went back to the team preview and I did the same thing, and essentially, and now we have this. Once we submit the email, essentially it's going to say thank you, and then you can copy the discount from the clipboard right here. So if I click on apply discount code, it should be copy pasted to my clipboard, and if I do that, yeah, there it goes. So that's essentially how it works. So you give a discount to the customer for exchange for the email, and that's 10% discount. And also you now have their email address database, okay? And all you gotta do, you're gonna go to your Shopify and under customers, and here you can email subscription. It appears in your Shopify just right here, okay? So you have their email, and you can reach out to them manually with promos, discounts, and stuff like that. But again, guys, to make it easier, the best way to do it is to use Klaviyo, because Klaviyo is one of the best and the biggest email marketing platforms. Okay, so it helps you to automate that whole thing, and it does predictive analytics, meaning that it can tell you when the customer will buy, possibly based on the past behaviors. Again, it's really advanced stuff, but I do suggest to learn Klaviyo as you grow your Shopify store and as you get more customers. It will help you because once you have tons of subscribers and tons of email marketing lists, it will be really hard if you do everything manually. Imagine you have like 1,000 customers and now you need to do so much stuff manually. So Klaviyo will automate a lot of that, like titles, some of the content, so Klaviyo can help you essentially automate your whole email marketing part of it. Okay, guys, and to do that, just gonna search for Klaviyo in Shopify App Store as usual. It's gonna be available as a marketing channel right here. And you're just gonna click on install and it's gonna do the whole thing for you. And then you're gonna click on install. We'll enter some basic information, and I'm not a robot, obviously. Get started with Klaviyo. and it's gonna connect everything to Shopify automatically, just like that. And now you can sync your Shopify subscribers to Klaviyo. As you remember, we had some customers in our customers section here. So Klaviyo will automatically sync that to their database and platform automatically for you, which is pretty cool. Connect to Shopify, and that's it. And here, make sure that you enter your email address. So when you're going to be sending when you're going to be sending newsletters and emails from Klaviyo, it's going to be coming from an email. So whatever email you use for your Shopify, you're going to be entering it right here, and then we're going to continue. So we want to use only email, but again, Klaviyo can do SMS and mobile push notifications and reviews, so much more. But for now, we just emails. It's going to ask us to verify the email. That's okay. So we'll go here and verify the email, confirm. And yeah, we can do the tracking. That's fine. So we need to enable embed for that. Embed is basically this one right here in the embeds. Save, and that's about it. We'll go over to Klaviyo, and we are good to go just like that. Then we'll create an email list. That is fine. We'll do single opt-in. I believe double opt-in is mandatory in the European Union and California. I think so. But since I'm in North America, Canada, nobody cares about that stuff here. We'll click on next and we'll click done. Okay, guys, essentially that is the basic setup for Klaviyo. So now every time somebody subscribes to your newsletter or leaves an email on your Shopify store through a form, that will be automatically synced with Klaviyo. And from here, you can start creating campaigns. Like, for example, you can choose a template. We'll leave the basics, the email, that's okay. We'll keep it simple. We don't need that for now. We'll send it to our email list that we created automatically, and then click next, and that's about it. And we can even choose from libraries, guys. Come on, look at this. Like, all these libraries are included with Klaviyo, and all you're gonna do, you're gonna select one, you're gonna edit it based on your brand and niche and whatever branding styles, and you're gonna be ready to send it, guys. Amazing. I mean, the templates are absolutely beautiful, guys. So definitely try to use Klaviyo when you are starting your first Shopify store, because you will say thank you down the road, guys, once you see the value what Klaviyo provides for your brand. Okay, guys, so that we have covered. So we have the essentials, we have the Klaviyo email marketing, we have the reviews, we have the product through AutoDS, and we have and we have the inbox channel, right? Yeah, it's right here. So the customers can reach out to you for customer service or product related issues. We have that covered as well. I guess, yes, forgot about almost the shipping rates. Okay, so we need to set up shipping rates for Shopify store. So customers can actually place an order, and you can charge for the shipping. Otherwise, they won't be able to order anything because shipping is not set up yet, guys. So let's do that. So to do that, just go to Shopify settings right here, and then we're gonna look for shipping and delivery. That's the one. And let's take a look at the options we have here. So shipping zone general for all products makes sense. Look, one location. Let's just quickly review that. So shipping zone to Canada, that makes sense. Again, it's gonna apply the country that you're in automatically. So if you're in Canada, it's gonna be Canada. If you're in the United States, it's gonna be United States. If you're in Europe, it's gonna apply your European country. Okay, and it's gonna set up the basic shipping costs for you. Okay. So let's just quickly review that. So guys, to understand the shipping costs, especially for example, if you're drop shipping, okay. So first we need to see is how much we are actually paying for shipping to AutoDS, okay? Because when you're drop shipping, you are still paying for the fees and for the product, okay, to the AutoDS supplier, and then you're going to be basically keeping the margin or the markup price for the product. So guys, we'll also discuss the product pricing just in a couple of minutes, guys. But first, let's cover the shipping, and let's go to that to AutoDS. Okay, so for that, we're gonna go under the products in your AutoDS dashboard, and we'll select this hoodie right here, okay? And we're gonna click on edit. So here's the whole thing, guys. So the buy price is essentially the price that you have to pay to the supplier right away. So when you place an order, $28 will go directly to the supplier, guys. Okay, so that is your base cost. okay? And we'll also check if they are charging anything for shipping, okay? But to start with, guys, let's take care of the base price, okay? So if we are paying $28 to the supplier, we have to at least try to double our revenue, okay? So for hoodies, it's fairly easy. There's a lot of small brands out there popping up, and all of their hoodies are like over $100. Again, why would somebody pay $100 for a hoodie? Again, this will all depend on your marketing, guys, okay? If you have a good brand story, you have good brand value, you know what I mean, guys? And if you are able to connect with customers on that side, people will pay for it to support your brand and, you know, to be part of it. Because don't forget, customers are buying the story, the story behind the brand before they buy the actual product, okay, guys? So the marketing will play a huge role in terms of how much you can be pricing your products for. So as an example, the buy price 28, 36. So if you want to double the margin, that brings us to roughly $72. So let's do something like 60. Okay, guys, you know what? Since we are a new brand, as for example, we'll do 59.99. Okay, we'll save that. So our profit is currently now $29.31 after we give the base price of $28 to the supplier. Again, that's pretty good. That's a good margin to start with. Okay, guys, and the good news is that the base price already includes shipping methods. So the way they work, basically, there's the cheapest way of shipping, cheapest with tracking, and fastest with tracking. So cheapest will lower the base price of the product. The cheapest with tracking will be slightly expensive, and fastest with tracking will be essentially express, but it will bring up your base price higher. Okay, so since our base price is $59.99 and we are roughly making $29 as a profit, which includes the base price and the shipping, guys, we are in a pretty good place right there. So let's go back to Shopify and let's make sure that this has synced with our Shopify. And yes, as you can see, guys, which is pretty cool, the AutoDS syncs the data with Shopify for you. It's super awesome, guys. So since we have our shipping costs covered, let's go back to settings and discuss how we can handle the shipping costs for your Shopify store, considering a scenario like this. Okay, guys, and since we discussed that the shipping cost is included in the product already, in the $28, and our margin is basically 29, or since we doubled the base price. Okay, guys, so there are two options you can do. Okay, you can either charge for shipping, okay, if you want to increase your profit margins. Usually for something like hoodie, you can maybe charge $4.99 or $5.99 for shipping if you want to. Or to make your brand more attractive, you can do free shipping, because free shipping absolutely will make a difference on your conversion rates. Okay, so if you do a free shipping, it will definitely increase your conversion rates. Or you can do it in this way: if the customer buys a single product, you're going to be charging them for a shipping, for example, $4.99 or $5.99. But if they're going to buy two hoodies, or for example, hoodie with a t-shirt, okay, the shipping will be free, and etc. Okay, so you can play around with the strategies, but okay, you can try with the shipping cost included and free shipping, guys. A/B test and see which one works out for you. And again, not all suppliers include that in the base price. It could be separated. So it will really depend on the overall picture. But since in our case, base price includes the product and the shipping price, we are in a good place. So as an example, I will set the shipping cost as free. So these rates are really not relevant to us, because this is really if you're doing your own shipping, right? Because the shipping price will increase or decrease based on the size and the weight of the package. Since the fulfillment is done 100% by AutoDS, we are not touching inventory ever. Okay, they are handling the whole thing. So customer places an order, the order goes to AutoDS, and AutoDS sends it to the supplier, and supplier fulfills the order from their warehouse directly, and customer gets the order. Okay, so we're not really handling anything shipping related. We don't really need any of these rates. Okay, we don't need this one, we don't need that one, and we don't need express. Again, well, some suppliers to offer express option. Okay, so but it will be for an extra fee. So if you want to offer a express shipping method and charge, for example, $9.99 or $10 for it, then you can as well see if the supplier has an option to have a standard base price shipping and separately a express shipping option again. But we guys not gonna complicate it too much. I'm just gonna leave it as a standard, so I don't need to have express, and I'll just save this whole thing so it's free. On orders 100 and up, no, so I want to make it absolutely free, so I'll just go and edit it. So there's no minimum price. I'll just put it at 0 and I'll just save it, guys. So this way I have free shipping on all my orders, since it's already included in my base price through AutoDS. So it will be one of my unique selling points for my hoodie brand, for example. And essentially, guys, this is how you go to work with shipping zones and rates for your Shopify store. You will do the same thing for US, for example, or any other country. Okay, so usually in Shopify, you can either set up one shipping zone for all countries, which I don't suggest because some suppliers only ship to US and some suppliers only ship to Europe. Some suppliers ship some suppliers ship worldwide. So it will highly depend on your suppliers, guys. So always separate your shipping zones as granular as possible. You know, North America, US, Europe, and etc. And set up the shipping zones that make sense for your margins and business model. Okay, guys, next up, we need to enable sales channels. Okay, so sales channels are essentially your marketing channels, which are something like Facebook and Instagram ads. Those are the most common ones used by Shopify merchants. If you want to run Shopify and Instagram ads, we need to add that as a sales channel. So let's go to app and sales channel settings and we will search for, I believe we need to go to Shopify App Store and we will search for Facebook and Instagram right here. So we'll click on it and we're going to install the channel and we'll just click on install. Okay, so in my case, I will not be connecting my Facebook account because my Facebook account is already connected to different Shopify stores and stuff like that. But in your case, you're gonna click on connect your account and you're gonna, well, actually, let's see if it lets me add this as well. I give it a sec. Okay, it did. Amazing. So this is what you need to do next, guys. Want to make sure that you select this option right here, shops and ads, because it's gonna create your Shopify catalog for a meta catalog, meaning when you're going to be running Facebook ads, you're going to be able to automatically run ads on your Shopify products right here, the ones that we added in here. So it's going to automatically sync with Facebook, because if you don't, you will need to go to Facebook and create this catalog manually, which is double work, makes no sense if Shopify can do it for you. So make sure that you select this first option right here. So we'll go and click start right here. And guys, so this is as easy as it is, okay? But before you guys can see the business assets, you need to make sure that you have created a business suite from Facebook, okay? And for that, you're gonna just go to this address right here, business.facebook.com, and create an account. It's super easy and it takes a couple of minutes. It can be created through your personal Facebook business account or any other email. And once you're here, you will need to create your Facebook business page, okay, before anything. So for that, you're just gonna click on, I believe it was under the settings, okay? And under the settings, you're gonna have pages, okay? And here you're gonna create ad page and create a new Facebook page, fill out the information, click next, and you're gonna be done in a few minutes, okay? So once you guys do that, you're gonna go back to your Shopify and it's gonna be listed under business assets, okay? And you're gonna simply select the business asset that you just created. You're gonna enable the data sharing and then accept terms and conditions. Shopify will review your products, make sure that they're compliant. Usually they are if you're using AutoDS because they cover that part for you. And you're gonna submit for review and your Facebook and Instagram sales channel will be ready to go. Guys, and that's it. From there, you're gonna be able to create your Facebook pixel. And what Facebook pixel is it's a piece of code that lets you run Facebook ads afterwards. But guys, once you create the sales channel and everything gets approved, right in the same place, you will have an option to create Facebook pixel, and it's fully automated process. Shopify will create Facebook pixel for you, and it's gonna link it to your Meta business account that you created before, and you are ready to run Facebook ads from there, just like that, guys. And again, guys, I have a full Facebook ads course available on our Debutify YouTube channel, guys. So just head over to YouTube and type in Debutify, go to our YouTube channel, and you will see our Facebook ads full course on how to write Facebook ads, how to connect it from Shopify to your Facebook, how to do the whole Facebook pixel setup. It's all on our YouTube, guys. Go check it out if you want to know how to do it exactly. Okay, as our Shopify store is getting there, I think we have a couple of more things to check mark. I believe I forgot to add order tracking page, meaning so when the customer places order and it gets shipped, they will receive an email with a tracking order number from AutoDS, which is also cool. AutoDS is even handling your order tracking, so they're gonna provide you with an order tracking number, and you can send that as your order notification, which also will be handled by Shopify. So when the order is placed, AutoDS will sync that with Shopify, and Shopify will send a notification to your customer with the order tracking number, guys. Crazy and super automated in a way that you just have to take care of the marketing and grow your business, guys. Okay, guys, and to create our order tracking page, we just need to go to online store under pages, and then we're gonna click on add page. Okay, and under the template, it's super important that we check mark order tracking because that's how it's going to trigger the order tracking page. And then we're going to name the page like check your order. Okay, there you go. And the rest will be handled by Debutify's AI team. So we're going to click on save. And now let's preview quickly and click preview. And guys, come on, just like that, we have a order tracking page done for you in seconds, guys. Amazing. So I think I need to add it to footer. Yeah, we'll add it to our menus because that's an important one. So let's go and do that. So for that, we're gonna go to content, and under content, we're gonna go to menus, okay? And what I want is main menu. And in the main menu, I'm gonna click on track your, or something like check order. Okay, check your order, whatever. Doesn't matter, check your order and order. Why is it gonna look? Okay, I think because it's under the pages. Hold on, weird. Yeah, I think it's not showing up because I forgot to mark it as visible. So let me go back to discard this pages. Yes, it's hidden. That's why, my mistake. So again, guys, important to make it visible. Now we can go back to menus, main menu, and we'll add check your order and pages. Yes, it's gonna be here. Amazing. Check your order, and we're gonna click save, and we're gonna do the same thing for the footer menu right here. The footer menu. We have search and also check your order, save, and that's it. Let's go to Shopify store and see if reflecting there. Click on customize. Awesome. So we have it here. And we have it, can I see it? Oh yeah, it's here, track your order. Awesome, so we have it in footer, track your order. It works, and it does. Amazing, guys, cool. So we have order tracking page set up just like that. All right, guys, next up, let's check if we have our checkout page and how it looks like. Right here, checkout. Okay, we need to add our logo. Important, colors are fine as a placeholder, not a problem. Leave that here, save. Yeah, and our logo is now on the checkout page. Awesome. So I think checkout page is pretty much good to go. We have all the basics. Nothing really needed here. Cool. Let's see our thank you page. Thank you page is looking good as well. Awesome. Okay, so another one, we need to make sure that our Shopify actually comes up on Google search once we launch it. Okay. And for that, we need to use Google Search Console. Okay. So Google Search Console basically will index or make sure that your Shopify comes up on the Google search. Okay, and so to do that, you're gonna go on search.google.com and gonna click on Start Now. Okay, and let me see if we can do it with my account. No, this is not the right account. So once you create an account, you're gonna see something like this, and then you're gonna click on Add Property. Okay, so there are a few options you can do it. The way it's gonna work, you can add a domain. I believe that was the best option under the entered address. Yes, so this one right here. Check what was our URL. Okay, we'll just copy paste here and wait to click continue. Okay, and the easiest way to verify or essentially connect the Search Console to your Shopify store, when you're gonna be on this page right here, you're gonna choose the HTML tag verification method, right? Because that's the easiest one. So all you're gonna do, you're gonna copy this code snippet right here. You're gonna go to your Shopify and you're gonna click on edit code on your current theme. And then you're gonna go under theme.liquid, okay, this one here. And you're gonna copy paste it under the meta tags just below here somewhere like this, and then you're gonna click on save, okay? And then you guys just gonna go back to Search Console and you're gonna click on verify. It might not verify it because I believe our website is password protected, okay? So let me just go ahead and remove the password. This, okay, the password is removed. Let's go back again. Should go in the head section. We put it in the head section. Let me just go and verify, make sure I put the snippet in the right place. The edit code in the head section. Yes. Okay. So let me try it again. And guys, there you go. So ownership verified. So if by any chance you can't verify the website, your Shopify, make sure that you have removed the password from the Shopify store. Okay, because if you haven't removed the password, it will block any incoming traffic, including Google bots, from your Shopify store, and it won't be able to verify. So now this way it is done. So we're gonna go to a property, and to make sure that we are indexing or putting our website out there on Google search, you need to go on sitemaps, and now we're gonna add a sitemap. Okay, that's super important. And to do that, I believe it's gonna be your URL slash sitemap .xml. Yeah, there you go. This is the one. You're gonna copy this and bring it into here and click submit. Guys, that's it. And this way, now you just need to give Google maybe a couple of days or maybe 2 weeks or so, and you're gonna start seeing your Shopify store coming up on Google's search results, guys, just like that. And down the road, it's free traffic. It's gonna be your SEO. And as you improve your SEO, people will be able to find you organically. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for indexing the website on the Google, guys. Okay, guys, next up, I believe I forgot to add some important pages like about us. It's for your branding, really. It's not mandatory, but I do suggest. So again, you're gonna go to Shopify pages, add new page, title it about us. And now I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to create a about us page content, no emojis. Okay, so let's do that. Yep, that looks good. So we'll just bring in this content from ChatGPT and enter here. Okay, guys, don't forget all the pages are, your factors in SEO ranking. So the more content and the more quality content you add for your Shopify store, the better your chances of ranking Google. So we'll just click save. Make sure that it's set to visible. And now let's just add that to our navigation menu under the main menu. Add menu, call it about us as well, and the page will be about us. Pages about us, perfect. We'll save that. And now I just want to make sure that I adjust the positioning like this. About us, order. Okay, that looks pretty good. Awesome. Let's go verify that on the customize. Yeah, perfect. So we have all the essentials for the pages. That's awesome. Then let's go ahead and add FAQs. At least for our product page under the hoodies. So to add FAQ, we're going to select our product here. Again, FAQ is handled by Debutify's widgets that come with the theme. So let me just go see that if we have it or not. We don't have it. Okay, no problem. So we're going to add now FAQ section. So for that, just click on add section and search for FAQ. It is right here. And we're going to have an FAQ section right here. Okay, so we're not gonna now fill in the questions and answers, okay, but it's super simple, guys. So you're gonna have the blocks right here, question, answer. So each block is question and answer. So just type in a most frequently asked questions for fashion brands. How long does it take to receive the order, or how do I place the order? Can I return? What's the return policy? So all of this can be included in here, and then it will be nicely organized and styled on your product page. You can drag and drop if you want it somewhere here, higher or lower. Let me just somewhere above the reviews, for example, and click save. All right, yeah, so that's perfect. So the reviews are the last thing on the product page. Okay, guys, and that's about it for the Shopify store itself. We have pretty much covered all the basics and essentials. So once you start running some ads through Facebook ads, for example, make sure to keep track of your Shopify analytics. So Shopify analytics will give you the basic metrics for the traffic, for your revenue, detailed breakdown of your conversion funnel. How many sessions became add to carts, how many add to carts checkout and completed orders, so essentially a order funnel. It gives you a breakdown. If you guys want something more advanced in terms of tracking more advanced events and data, you can use Google Analytics. Okay, so just go on Google and search for Google Analytics, and it's gonna be right here. Okay, and then you're gonna click on Get Started Today, and you can create a new Google Analytics account through here. So let me show you quickly how to set it up and how it works. So I'll just copy paste my store's name, drip down right here. These really matter. I'll click next. Property name, essentially whatever your store name. If you want, you can name it anything different. Currency is important because this is going to be the currency that it's going to be tracking for Shopify, right? So you can connect Google Analytics to track e-commerce. So it's important that you select the right currency. So for me, it's fine. I'll keep it US dollars, or Canadian as a better example. I'll click on next. Just whatever, you can select anything you want. Beauty, fitness. Do you guys have fashion, clothing? Have what's the closest shopping? Okay, click next. Drive sales, create align conditions, accept. The platform for tracking is going to be web because it's coming from Shopify. Website URL would be our actual website URL, like this. We don't need the HTTPS here. Zip then store name, enhanced measurement. That is cool. And I'll click on create and continue. Okay, guys, awesome. So now we need to actually link the Shopify to Google Analytics. So again, we have automatic option, as you guys see, so pretty easy. Install with Shopify. You go next. I'm gonna copy my tag, and then we're gonna install their sales channel, guys. So for that, we're gonna go to apps and Shopify App Store and Google and YouTube right here. And you guys can install that. Click on install, and now we're gonna connect Google account. Let me just check created. I think I put it under my personal like that. Allow. Okay, guys, I just had to select the option to get started with Google Analytics for that's all I really needed. So I'm gonna click on start with Google Analytics right here. And now we're gonna connect the Google Analytics property. Okay, once we do that here, I can see it listed dripped in our Google Analytics property. And I'm gonna click on connect, and we are successfully connected, and we've successfully connected our Google Analytics to our Shopify. So let's refresh that and see if that got synced. It got synced. Hold up, why analytic? And I should be able to now select it. Yep, Jipten right here. Cool. So that works. Let's go to reports, real-time overview. Perfect. That is done. Let's close the channel. Wrap here. Okay, guys, let's go back to Google Analytics and test the installation. So here we're just gonna scan to see if this is detecting the tag. Awesome, we have the green check mark. It means we are good to go, guys. Awesome. Okay, it's gonna take here the tag. Why is it? Okay, guys, actually we're good to go. I just refreshed the Google Analytics and we are good to go. Guys, look, we can see it's already tracking everything. So the home page, I just went to collections, my store, and it's tracking that. Let me go to product page. And guys, look, it's looking, it's tracking the live interaction with the website. And look, hoodies, my store, the product page. Awesome, guys. So this is how easy it is to set up Google Analytics. So Google Analytics is essentially sort of version of Shopify Analytics, just more advanced version if you want to get more data, more custom events. But again, as a beginner, Shopify Analytics is more than enough. I'm just showing you the standard apps and integrations that Shopify merchants use most of the time for their Shopify store. So this is essentially the way to connect your Google Analytics and Shopify store, guys. And finally, congratulations, guys. You have your A to Z Shopify store set up with all the essential Shopify apps, with all the essential steps and integrations. So essentially the store is live, guys. So let me just show you that it is indeed. So let me just copy this and go to a private tab. Just open up right here and we'll just go. And guys, the online store is online. We have our pop-up for the newsletter and get the user's email. The Debutify team is taking care of the cookie pop-up if you guys need that for your European Union customers, if you're selling in Europe or in California, for example. Our product page is up and running. We did some changes here, so that's amazing. We have sticky add to cart. We can add it to cart, and we can proceed all the way down to the checkout, guys. Come on, guys, this is crazy. Just a couple hours to set up the whole thing. Obviously, the store needs some work. For example, in your case, more style adjustments and a couple of cleanups here and there. But guys, this is how you can set up a complete Shopify store that is ready to go in just a few hours. And if you ask me, how would you drive your first customer traffic, guys, a lot of options here. Don't forget to create a TikTok account for your brand and link it to your Shopify. Don't forget to create an Instagram account and start creating those reels. And guys, I have all the courses, everything's for free, available on our YouTube channel through the Debutify channel. We have course on Instagram marketing, TikTok marketing, Facebook ads marketing, guys. But the most common way of driving traffic and getting that first sale is through a Facebook ads account. Let me just show you quickly what does that look like. So when you guys are gonna create your Facebook ads account, it's gonna look like this. And to get that first sale, all you're gonna do, you're gonna click on create campaign, make sure you select the sales, and you're gonna click continue. Again, guys, I'm not gonna be covering all the details and ins and outs of Facebook Ads Manager and how to create a campaign. I already have a full Facebook ads campaign on our Debutify YouTube channel, guys. But I'm just giving you a quick run through on how you would get your first sale. Okay, guys, and once you create your campaign, you're gonna disable this. You're gonna set your daily budget, which I usually suggest starting with something like $10 a day. That's more than enough for testing. And then you're gonna create your campaign here. So make sure you select number of conversions, because you want conversions for Shopify store. And the next thing, we need to make sure that we are driving purchases, and that's under the conversion events. And here we're going to select purchase. That is fine. We have the start date. So let's say we want to run our Facebook ads campaign for like a week or so. So today is 6 until 13 next week. Amazing. And next up, we need to choose the target audience. Again, to do that, we're just going to go under the audience. We're going to select for the country United States, okay, because that's our supplier's location and that's where we want to sell in. So we'll select United States. We're going to remove Australia. We don't need that. For the age group, my age group for the hoodies, I would say, well, it's men's hoodies. So we want to do, well, actually, a lot of girlfriends want to buy hoodies for their boyfriends, but in our case, we'll just keep it as men, for example. Yeah, on that. So for men, detail targeting, we'll put something. Let's see if we have actually hoodies as a detail targeting. Yeah, amazing. We have actually a dedicated hoodie audience. That is amazing. So age would be 18. Yeah, that's fine. 18 to something like 35. That is a good audience. We have 4 million to 5 million almost audience size. That is amazing. For languages, I want to make sure I'm targeting English speaking people, because I don't want to show ads to people who don't speak English. Doesn't make sense. It's going to waste money and budget. I'm going to click on next. I'm going to select my Facebook page that we've created in the very first step. So when I showed you a example how to do it, your Instagram account if you have one, okay? And then we're gonna create a account. So here, website URL, it's the target URL, or it's your product page URL. You're gonna copy paste this and bring it into Facebook ads right here. All right, that's about it. And then you're gonna simply create a creative, okay? In our case, let me just bring in the image we've created with ChatGPT. Hold on. To do that, you're gonna go under the media and you're gonna click on upload. and we're gonna get this image right here, just like that. All right, so let's wait for it to process, give it a minute or two. We're gonna click on next, and then we're gonna make sure we crop it like this. The same thing for the reels and stories. Show the face, because in fashion, just want to see the action like this. Awesome thing here. Apply. Perfect. It's about to be good. Guys, and Facebook ads even is using AI to remove the background and create different background environments. Honestly, guys, this is pretty cool. The colorful one, I love it. And also it's pretty cool. I'll love it too. I'll add them. So we have some image variations. So just click on next. Here we're not as example or reference. We're going to click done. And guys, our ad is essentially good to go. And then we're going to simply create ad copy right here. Guys, let's do it fast since we have ChatGPT. Okay, create now Facebook ads headline and description for this hoodie. There you go, guys. And amazing. So we have a headline. It's actually pretty good. Your new favorite hoodie just dropped. I love it. Let's bring it to headline right here. Gonna be the main headline. And then we need a description that's gonna go in primary text. So guys, it can be confusing. Description, same thing in Facebook ads. So the main description or content of the ad goes under primary text, guys, just this, guys. And look, we have a Facebook ads campaign ready to go on Facebook and Instagram. How cool is that? Let's do advanced preview so we can actually see it on all the formats. Guys, just look at that. We just built a whole Shopify store with a real product that is almost ready to go. Facebook ads campaign is almost ready to go, guys. And this is just within the next, it took us what, like 2 or 3 hours, something like that, guys. Come on, guys. This is crazy, guys. Good job. Guys, and essentially that's a wrap for the whole course, guys. So let's do a quick recap of everything we did. Okay, we created a Shopify store, we claimed a $1 for 3 months promo, we installed the Debutify team, how to use the team, the setup for the Shopify, payment setups for Shopify payments, domains, pages, policies, Shopify apps, basics SEO, adding your website to Google search, to indexing, basics of Facebook ads, guys. I think I skipped a couple of things because we just did so many things. I pretty much forgot about everything we did so far. But guys, massive stuff, guys. So this is essentially how you would build any Shopify store out there. The only difference, you're going to plug in your brand, you're going to plug in your content. But this is the formula, guys. This is the strategy, guys. Like this video, come back to it as a guide used as reference. And guys, the reference guide is available again as a free download in the video description below. It might be missing a couple of things here and there because we covered more than I anticipated. Guys, I'm giving you a free bonus. But if you run into any struggles or issues, you need help with anything Shopify related, guys, my email is slide number 1. Reach out to me directly. I'm gonna help you guys personally setting up your Shopify, setting up your Facebook ads account, helping you with SEO basics, or maybe how to find the right product, how to use AutoDS. Guys, anything that was covered, just download this guide, get my email, send me an email. I'm gonna help you guys out. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'm super happy to help you out with anything. And let me know down in the comments if you want me to cover anything else, or if you have any feedback, and I'm gonna, guys, make you any content you want for free, guys. So again, guys, thanks for watching and have a good one.